Okay, picture this. The sun is just starting to peek through your blinds, kind of casting this soft golden glow across the room as you open your eyes. The house is completely quiet. Today in this explainer, we're not just giving you a random list of tips. We are literally going to script the ultimate opening scene to your day, a daily practice that physically rebuilds you from the inside out. So you swing your legs over the edge of the bed, feeling that cold floor beneath your feet. You rub your stiff knees, and maybe you think to yourself, well, I guess this is just what happens after 65, right? It's so easy to accept that morning stiffness, that lingering memory fog, and just general exhaustion as the inevitable tax we pay for getting older. But what if we've been reading the wrong script this entire time? Because here's the absolute revelation based on our sources. That stiffness and that brain fog, that's not aging. That is neglecting your mornings. The very first hours of your day actually act as a biological reset button for your hormones, your blood flow, and your brain chemistry. If you ignore this window, you're accelerating your own decline. But if you use it right, you can literally rewind your biological clock. Just look at the two radically different scripts you can choose for this opening scene. On one side, you've got the chaotic modern standard, right? The harsh, artificial blue light of your phone piercing your eyes, chugging down coffee, and dragging a stiff body into the day. But on the other side, the mindful morning. This is a directed sensory experience. We're talking deep breathing, the steam of warm lemon water, feeling the earth beneath your feet, and moving with real intention. Think of our blueprint for this explainer as 5 cinematic acts. First, the crucial morning window. Next, hydrate, ground, and breathe. Then, defeating muscle loss, which flows right into mindful movement in yoga. And finally, sharpening the aging mind. So, let's jump right into Act 1, the crucial morning window, waking up with intention. And we're starting right here in your bed, before your feet even touch the floor. 30. That's a massive number. Peer-reviewed studies show that taking control of these very first waking minutes can actually extend your active, energetic life expectancy by up to 30 years. And look, we aren't talking about 30 years just sitting in a chair. We mean 30 years of walking, driving, laughing, traveling, living with vibrant energy. It all hinges on these first few moments. Before you even toss off those covers, anchor yourself. Just close your eyes, take a long, deep breath in through your nose, really feeling your chest and belly rise. Now do a slow, audible exhale right out through your mouth. This simple rhythm actually synchronizes neural activity in your brain, and it steadies your heart rate. Then, just set a simple positive intention. Something like, today I will stay calm and grounded. You're basically establishing a solid tone for the hours ahead, way before the outside world can intrude. Moving right along to Act 2. Hydrate, ground, and breathe, nurturing the body's first needs. So you rise, you're feeling centered, and you're ready to meet your body's most primal needs in the bathroom and the kitchen. First things first, before you even reach for that toothbrush, just rinse your mouth out with warm water. This actually protects your enamel from the acids that build up overnight. Then walk to the kitchen and pour yourself a glass of warm water, ideally with a nice squeeze of sharp, fresh lemon. Imagine feeling the heat of that mug in your hands and the warmth of the water moving down your chest, just gently waking up your digestive system. It flushes out overnight waste and reduces inflammation. By delaying that morning coffee and prioritizing hydration, you are literally telling your cells, hey, repair first, stress later. Next up, picture stepping out onto your porch. The golden morning light just washes over your face. You know, just 10 minutes of this is basically nature's alarm clock. When sunlight hits your eyes, it completely resets your circadian rhythm. It suppresses that sleep-inducing melatonin and triggers the release of serotonin for daytime alertness. Take Irene from our sources, for example. She's a 73-year-old who suffered from severe insomnia. By simply standing in the morning sun for 10 minutes, her circadian rhythm naturally corrected itself and her sleep completely transformed. How amazing is that? And hey, while you're out there taking in that sunlight, slip off your shoes. Let your bare feet press into the cold, damp morning grass or soil. This simple act of earthing connects your bare skin to the Earth's natural magnetic fields. It instantly drops cortisol levels, eases joint pain, and shifts your body into a deeply restorative parasympathetic state. I mean, it costs absolutely nothing, and it sets this incredible foundation of resilience for your day. All right, transitioning back inside, we reach Act 3, defeating muscle loss, rebuilding strength, and circulation. Here's where we have to actively combat the real villain of our story, sarcopenia. This is a degenerative disorder that slowly drains your muscle mass and strength as you age, leading to a much higher risk of falls. And the wild part? There are no approved pharmacological treatments for this. None. But thankfully, physical exercise, when you do it correctly, is the ultimate proven counterattack. The OrthoMed clinical guidelines actually prescribe a highly specific defense plan. Just notice the balance here on the chart. It's a mix of aerobic work, like brisk walking to really get that heart pumping, combined with resistance training twice a week to build up your armor, plus regular balance and flexibility exercises. This multimodal approach, covering all these bases, is literally your prescription for maintaining your independence. But hold on, before doing any heavy exercise, you want to start small. Take a seat and give yourself a quick 2-minute foot massage. You know your feet have over 7,000 nerve endings? Dorothy, a 70-year-old from our source material, actually dreaded mornings because her feet felt like heavy blocks of stone. But a gentle routine of rubbing her heels in slow circles, pressing deeply into the arches, and pulling her toes completely awakened her nervous system and restored her circulation. It miraculously cured her morning shuffle, reducing her fall risk entirely. A total game changer. Working our way up the body, let's look at the neck. Meet George, 68, who was genuinely terrified that his constant brain fog was permanent memory loss. And the actual cure? 2 minutes of gentle neck and shoulder rolls. Just think about the tension knotted up in your neck after a long night's sleep, literally restricting blood flow. Rolling your shoulders acts like physically throwing open a window in a stuffy room. It clears out that brain fog by flooding your head with oxygen-rich blood. Which brings us right into Act 4, mindful movement and yoga, moving with purpose and safety. This is our phase of gentle flexibility, where there is zero risk of falling. Harvard Health actually strongly recommends chair yoga. It delivers all the immense benefits of regular yoga, flexibility, deep breathing, stress reduction, but it provides a perfectly stable base. Take the seated crescent pose, for example. Staying securely seated, feet flat on the floor, you inhale, reach one arm high up toward the ceiling, and then gently exhale as you lean into a deep, satisfying side stretch. This safely elongates the spine and expands your ribs, completely removing any fear of losing your balance. And whether it's doing that chair yoga or practicing fluid Tai Chi like a senior named Carolyn, or maybe going for a 5:30 a.m. mindful walk like Jean, the secret here is slowing down. Jean loves the quiet of the early morning because it lets her hear the world waking up. As she beautifully put it, the mockingbirds are going crazy right now. That is mindful movement, my friends. Tuning in to the joyous, physical experience of the present moment, rather than just treating exercise like some chore you have to check off a list. All right, we've made it to Act 5. Sharpening the aging mind. Cognitive workouts for longevity. Your body is awake and humming. Now let's ignite the intellect right at the kitchen table. Now this next habit is so profoundly powerful that researchers actually compare its effects to prescription medicine for the brain, but obviously without any of the side effects. Spend just 5 minutes reading a newspaper, a prayer, or a poem out loud. Hearing the sound of your own voice filling the quiet room fires up multiple areas of your brain simultaneously. We're talking your language centers, your auditory processing, your memory circuits. It is an incredible daily cognitive workout that keeps your speech totally crisp and your memory ironclad. And hey, if you take those 5 minutes to write in a gratitude journal and then read your own words aloud, the effects just multiply. By focusing on 3 to 5 things you are grateful for, you are literally rewiring your brain to lower stress hormones and reduce inflammation. You are sending a massive, powerful biological signal straight to your nervous system. Stay strong, stay clear, stay here. Because at the end of the day, your future isn't written by your age, it's written by your habits. We've just walked through a whole cinematic sequence that hydrates your cells, rebuilds your muscle, and sharpens your mind. So I'm gonna leave you with this one question. Tomorrow morning, when the sun first hits your blinds, will you just let the day happen to you? Or will you take the director's chair and script your own life?